Yeah. We here.
You hype?
I'm hype.
You
man.
good?
I'm hype. I'm
After
hype.
that MJ conversation, come on, let's see like some buckets.
I'm just saying, we're not gonna do that.
We're gonna leave. We're gonna talk about.
No, we're not gonna talk about Michael Jordan. No, we're not gonna troll Jordan. We're gonna talk about way more important things than Michael Jordan.
The player.
Not only the play-in, but we are gonna give some love to the University of Connecticut for winning the national championship.
You mean the University of South Carolina?
And we definitely gonna give Dawn Staley her flowers because look at here. Let me tell you how legendary Dawn Staley is.
What's you have to say?
Check this out. This is how dope Dawn Staley is. Dawn Staley, big up.
Why are you looking at your phone?
Because I got to give these accolades. All right. As a player, she was a two-time college player of the year.
Okay.
All right. She also...
Hold up. How many times was Michael Jordan the college player of the year?
Once. Yep. Two-time National Player of the Year. Two-time ACC Player of the Year.
How many times was Michael Jordan the ACC Player of the Year? 2. So she tied him for that.
She did. Right?
Okay.
She also was a 6-time WNBA All-Star.
How many times was Michael Jordan the WNBA All-Star?
Never.
Just saying.
You try to play tricks on me.
I'm showing you the resume.
You know what it is. But then as a coach, we're talking about 3-time Coach of the Year and now 3-time national champion.
And how many Coach of the Years did Michael Jordan get?
Never. Okay.
How many bad draft picks does Dawn Staley have?
She ain't got no draft pick.
How many?
She don't recruit things.
Recruits.
She got the NIL money flowing. Okay. I'm just saying. Dawn Staley, University of South Carolina women's basketball team won a big up. Dawn Staley, Hall of Fame player, Hall of Fame coach.
Yep.
She is
my basketball queen.
Listen to me. She is
Jordan is your basketball king.
Listen.
And I'm just telling you, he don't
doing this, man.
He don't even compare to what she did.
I swear. Sometimes I really do believe your braids are too tight. And I'm gonna stay with it.
Your braids are too invisible.
They are. His head is shining. Can you see it?
Come on, dimplehead.
Yes, it is. All right. NBA Player Tournament. That's what we talking about today.
That's right.
We talking about the teams in the West. We talking about the teams in the East. We gonna get it
with your chest.
Let's get it, Galdi.
I stay winning. I'm winning. I stay winning. I did it. I stay winning. I'm winning. Never losing. I'm winning. Or caught slipping. I did it. I stay winning. I'm winning. I stay winning. Yeah.
Okay.
All
right. So boom.
So we want to start East or the West?
We want to start in the East. I think the East is easier.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So the 4 teams in the bottom of the East.
Yep. We got Philly.
We got Philly in the 6th spot. In the 7th spot.
Yep.
Miami in the 8th spot.
Yep.
Chicago in the 9th spot.
Yep.
Atlanta's in the 10th spot.
Atlanta. Yep.
All right. Now, within the East is a little different because there's only 3 teams that have actually clinched the playoff spot, which are Boston, Milwaukee, and New York.
Which one?
Boston, Milwaukee, and New York.
That third one.
New York.
Oh, okay.
All right. So they're sitting in the 3 spot, right?
You mean Brooklyn?
No, I mean the Knicks. No, your Knickerbockers,
right? Stand up.
Are in the 3rd spot.
Yeah.
Okay. So 4, 5, and 6 technically could change.
Yeah.
When it comes to standings, right?
Yeah.
But those 10 teams, when I say the 10, we're talking about the 9 and 10 are going to be jockeying for the 7th and the 8th spot for the playoffs, right? Now, I believe personally that the Philadelphia 76ers will go from 7 to 6, and Indiana will be in that play tournament.
For comparison, right now, I think Indy have 45 wins.
Yes.
And they're sitting in the 6th spot.
They're sitting in the 6th spot.
The Knicks have 47 wins.
Yes.
And they're sitting in the 3rd spot.
And they're locked to be in the playoffs.
But I just want to point out how close it is.
Oh, it's very close.
Between number 3 and number 6.
Yeah, it's very close.
So it could be a lot of movement.
Yes. Very, very close.
Yeah.
It is not even one of those things where you be like, wait, what? Why is it so close? These players, these teams in general are just close.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think the East is a little bit more clearer when it comes to the dominant teams, because the two bottom teams, Chicago and Atlanta, have losing records.
Yeah.
All right, so they're just not good teams. They just in the right spot to potentially.
They could be dangerous.
They could be.
But
They could be very dangerous. So I think that like when it comes down to those numbers, so when you talk about wins, Cleveland in the fourth spot, 47 wins.
Mm-hmm.
Orlando, 46 wins. Indiana, 46 wins. Philly, 45 wins. Miami, 44 wins.
Yeah.
But it's only
Close.
2 or 3 games left between all of those teams.
Right.
All right. So
You got Indiana dropping down
I
to
think
7.
Indiana drops to 7.
Philly's going to move
Philly
up
gonna
to
move
6.
up to 6. Yeah.
So by the end of the season, you don't see Philly playing in the play.
No, I think I still think no matter what, Indiana and Miami make the playoffs.
So those are your 3.
Those are going to be the teams. I think Miami going to stay in the 8th spot. I think Indiana will be the 7th, and those are going to be the
So you're
playoffs.
basically saying that, you basically say that Atlanta
And Chicago,
are
yeah,
trash.
yeah, they just not. I don't think they're going to make any noise. In my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough because I don't see with Atlanta. They got a heck of a coach.
Yeah,
they do have some great players that are developing. I think Atlanta's going to have a huge year next year.
Okay,
because I think they're going to make some moves and they're going to have a stronger team next year.
Right.
Philly is kind of an enigma because, look, the reason why they're in the 7th place now is because Tyrese Maxey missed significant time with injury. Joel Embiid missed significant time with injury.
Right.
I think Tobias missed time with injury.
Yeah.
Like they just had guys that were out.
Yeah.
But they got a squad.
Yeah, they're gonna be tough. They're
squad.
a dangerous team in the higher rankings.
Yeah.
Because they could upset a team that's the 2nd or the 3rd. I don't know if anybody can beat Boston, to be honest with you. I think Boston is head and shoulders the best team in the East for sure. So I don't know if they can upset them. But I mean, if Philly drops to the 6th seed, that's a tough matchup for New York, especially with Mitchell Robinson not being 100%.
Yeah.
Julius Randle out for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
That'll be a tough matchup because Joel Embiid, I mean, he's difficult to defend regardless, but you're taking bodies that could slow him down or neutralize him or attack him offensively off of that New York Knicks team. So it's going to be interesting.
It's tough, but Mitchell got 6 fouls to give, and he'll be out there playing hard. And Isaiah Hartenstein, he's been huge.
Yeah.
So I think that if the Knicks matched up with the Sixers,
Right.
we have a better chance at winning than if the Knicks matched up with somebody like Orlando.
I got it. Yeah, Orlando gives y'all problems.
I hate Orlando playing against the Knicks because they play really great defense and they're young.
Tell me right now, if Miami ends up in the 8th spot and play Boston and mess around and push the Boston Celtics to a 7th game, hey, man, listen, I know Boston is confident, but it's something about the Miami Heat culture. It's something about Miami Heat in the playoffs.
It's
different, man. They play different, man.
They do. But I don't think it's going to be the same this year
As it was last year or previous years, yeah.
I think the big difference for the Celtics is Kristaps Porzingis.
Easy.
What do you do with that joke?
And I think that with Kristaps being the unicorn,
like who matches up?
nobody, right? But then with the double down on that, you add Drew Holiday as the on-ball defender.
Derek White is great on ball too.
Exactly, right?
Yeah,
but
they got to shut down backcourt.
Correct. You take them 3 cats. Now they all play defense. You know, Brown play defense, Tatum play defense, but you take Drew Holiday on ball, who's going to pester the heck out of playoff Jimmy Butler.
He just signed an extension. Congratulations about
So
it.
it's going to be difficult for anybody to beat the Boston Celtics, even the Miami Heat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I'm saying they can't match up. Like,
No, they have no matchup.
The Heat's center is 6'10".
Yeah. Respectfully.
The Celtics small forward
It's 7'2", right?
he's 7'3".
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. The Boston Celtics are ridiculous. And he's an outside shooter that knocks him down.
But you know, the Celtics have shown us
They choke.
what they could. Well, they choke, but I'm saying defensively, what they can do against against big. The Celtics have shown us what they can do against big players.
Big players, yeah.
And what they did to Brooklyn with KD might be the recipe for a team to beat the Celtics.
Correct.
If they do that for steps.
Absolutely. You got to get physical. Got to stay up underneath
the ball.
Get up underneath him.
Yeah.
Got to.
Get it.
You got to take him out of his game. You got to get him uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But I think the East is kind of set. I'm interested to see what these play-in teams do.
Yeah.
How they shake up and what the seedings are going to be when it comes to playoff time in the East.
Of the four, you got Philly, Miami, Chicago, and Atlanta.
Yeah.
Personally, it's hard to root against Philly and Miami.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take Philly making it in, and I'm going to take Atlanta making it in.
Hey, that's a good hot take.
And let's see if the Hawks get that eighth seed, they got a matchup against the Celtics. Looking at the last month, they beat the Celtics twice.
Yeah.
I don't think they can beat the Celtics in the playoffs.
Times. Yeah. It's different when you got to beat them 4 times.
I actually think they would get swept.
Yeah.
But the thing to watch is that Jalen Johnson, Jason Tatum matchup.
Yeah.
Because they know each other from the same school. And that Derek White,
Murray,
DeJounte Murray matchup because they played on the Spurs together.
Yeah.
So those are the things.
Got a little underlying words there. But now the West, look here, man. The West, not only are they deep, these teams are nip and tuck, similar to the East, with the difference is nip and tuck.
That makes sense.
That don't make sense at all.
You thought about that? I don't know you said it there, and you just said that.
I just said it. Yeah, nip and tuck. Did it? No, did he? That's what I said. But did that? No, it don't work. Okay.
I was just making sure why just.
But these teams,
if y'all get that, leave a comment.
Yeah. Nip it and tuck it. Okay? Do the roll. Stop playing. But look, the West, there are 5 teams that are right there with each other, right? The Pelicans right now in the 6th spot.
In the 6th spot. Phoenix in the 7th.
Phoenix in the 7th. Sacramento in the 8th. Lakers in the 9th. Golden State in the 10th.
Yeah.
All right. And the dope part about the West is they all play each other down the stretch.
Yeah.
They all playing each other down the stretch. So the New Orleans Pelicans, who sits in the 6th spot, they have to play the Sacramento Kings. They have to play the Golden State Warriors and the Los Angeles Lakers. Those are the last 3 games.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the Pels win 2 out of the 3.
Right.
The Pelicans got the best defense of any of the teams we just talked about.
Correct.
But I think that they will probably beat everybody except the Warriors.
Okay. Cool. And then Phoenix, which is where it gets interesting. They are right now playing the Los Angeles Clippers.
Right.
Then they have the Sacramento Kings.
Yeah.
And the Minnesota Timberwolves, who are still fighting for the number 1 seed in the West. So everybody got, I don't know, everybody got something to play for. All of these teams got something to play for. I personally can see Phoenix losing 2 or 3 here. I think they win tonight, but I think they lose to the Kings and then they lose to the Timberwolves.
Minnesota's in the 3rd spot right now, right?
Minnesota's in the 3rd spot.
So they will play New Orleans right now if the playoffs will start.
No. Minnesota's number 1.
Oh, okay. So
Minnesota's number 1. Denver's number 2. OKC number 3. The difference between those 3 teams is a half a game.
Yeah.
OKC got 1 more loss than Minnesota and Denver.
So this is when it gets strategic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you what I think, right?
Yep.
We talked about we talked about the bottom 5 teams.
Right.
I don't think New Orleans drops down into the play.
Okay, so you think the same 4 is going to be the same 4?
I think they stay safe, but I do think that the Lakers and the Warriors have been there, done that. That's going to be your 7th and 8th.
Okay. So I'm going to say this. I agree with the idea that it's going to be the Lakers and Golden State, but I'm not going to do that. All right. One of those 2 legendary Hall of Fame great players are going to be sitting home watching the playoffs. Now, whether it's going to be Steph or LeBron, but both of them ain't making the playoffs this year.
Let me hold up. Phoenix is at 7.
Phoenix is at 7. Sacramento is at 8.
At 8. So I play each other first.
Yes, I think Sacramento is,
And the winner of that gets the 7th seed.
yeah.
Sure.
I think Sacramento is
Right.
the odd team out. I think Sacramento misses the
So
playoff.
you're right. The Warriors and the Lakers, as they are right now, would have to play each other. So
Correct.
I can only go by what it is right now.
Right now,
I hope it shuffles around because I think the Warriors and the Lakers
will make the 7th and 8th teams. Yeah.
But with what it is right now, then I got Phoenix making it, and I got the Lakers making it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking, and I know the NBA got their little funny business. One of them legendary players are going to be home watching, drinking Gatorade.
KD.
No,
Oh.
I'm
Booker.
That's on the same team, man.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I'm on the.
Grayson Allen.
I swear, almost headbutted you all the way over.
The name of this episode is The Legend of Grayson Allen. First of all,
The name of the episode is, what is that? So look, I am sticking that the Phoenix Suns will make the playoffs. Now, they ain't going to go far in the playoffs, but I'm going to give Phoenix Suns, they going to make the playoffs.
yeah.
I don't know.
That would be
If
fun.
the
though.
Lakers going to make the playoffs if Anthony Davis don't play.
It would be fun to see, I think, a Devin Booker Ant-Man matchup.
Bruh, that would be a great matchup. But I'm going to tell you right now, with street clothes, being in street clothes,
Yeah.
the Lakers ain't winning squat.
Yeah, but I said Devin Booker.
I said street clothes. Forget Devin Booker and Ant-Man.
I'm about,
Nope. Forget them. You said no.
okay.
You heard what I said.
All
I
right.
said with your chest.
But you don't need street clothes when you got the greatest player still playing.
Who? The Joker?
Yeah, that was a joke.
It was. I mean, you said, oh yeah, well, you know what? Steph is the greatest player still playing. You're right. Yeah. Because he owned that dude, the other dude.
See what happened?
Owned that other dude.
Oh, the dude that came back from 3-1.
He did him. Yeah, he did. But he still owned him.
Wow.
He do. I mean, you want to see his record. You see what the record is.
He owned him when he had KD
He owned the
Clay.
before KD.
and Draymond, and he was playing against LeBron and some substitutes.
Don't do that. You're
All right, you're right.
disrespecting them.
You're right.
players,
You're right.
man.
You're right. They did beat the Miami.
God.
They beat the Miami team.
So you believe the West playoff picture will be the Golden State Warriors and the Los Angeles Lakers in 7 and 8.
I think it'll shuffle out, but going by what the order
Yeah,
is right
if it stays
I got
this
the
way,
Lakers
what
and
is it? All
Suns.
right. So here's my thing, though. Check this out. Let's say the Lakers make it. Are they the 8th or are they the 7th seed?
They would have to be the 8th.
All right.
As it is right now.
As it is right now. So if they the 8th seed,
They're matched up against Minnesota right now.
they can beat them.
Maybe.
That youth struggles in the playoffs. I'm gonna tell you.
That struggles in the playoffs.
Check this out. This is the hot take.
Is he still injured? Karl Anthony Towns?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure. But this is gonna be a hot take. OKC get bounced in the first round.
By
Whoever they play.
why?
Because the bottom teams all experienced teams, with the exception of the Pelicans.
Well, that's who they would
That's
match up
who-
with right now.
Right. But I
Some 3 and a 6.
I think the Pelicans are gonna fall. I think Phoenix are gonna leap them, and the Pelicans
And get-
are gonna be in a play.
Yeah, you think Phoenix is going to be okay?
Yep. Because that's the story right there. KD back home knocking out the OKC Thunder.
Oh, that's a great story. It won't happen.
Okay. We're gonna see.
He ain't gonna knock out the Thunder.
Gonna knock them out.
If they match up, I got OKC winning that. I think Phoenix might win one game. I got OKC because they look, they're too loaded. We all focus on SGA,
Right.
and he is great,
Mm-hmm.
but he is not that much greater than his teammates.
No, I agree with that.
SGA is what, the second leading scorer in the league or third leading scorer?
Yeah,
in the
he's
league
up
right
there.
now?
He top 3, top 4. Yes.
He's top 3. Jalen Brunson's number 4, I believe.
Okay.
But SGA is top 3 scoring. But then you got the guy that I've been talking about
Yes, sir.
forever.
He's a baller.
You got Jalen on that.
Yeah, he's a baller. I like Chet. Chet, my guy.
You got Chet on that team.
Chet is my guy, yo.
And you got Giddy.
No, we're gonna pass on Giddy.
Okay, we can pass him.
No Diddy
Oh, nah.
Giddy.
Giddy's innocent.
till proven guilty.
Not guilty. Y'all got the film. No, they
I got it. I heard
they
you.
did
I'm
the thing.
joking.
They did the thing. They was like, did he do something? No, he didn't.
It's not underneath the number.
Nah,
All right, whatever.
he good. He good.
Yeah.
But he is still a like 6'7".
He's a player. He's a player. I like their team. I like
6'7".
I like OKC's team. I think they're a great team. I think they are too young when it comes to playoff basketball to go deep in the playoffs.
I would agree with that if Phoenix had a more like physical presence,
Okay.
because I think that would bother Chet.
Yeah.
You know, like you got
Somebody that can bang them, push them around.
bouncing off a big guy down there. But I mean, you got Nurkic, who is still significantly bigger.
Yeah. And he plays a little physical.
Yeah, he can, and he's a great player.
He is.
But I think Chet can deal with him better than he can deal with somebody like Joker.
So here's the thing then. Check this out. Let's just say it stays the way it is. Does Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans beat OKC?
Do they beat OKC? They got much better defense. I tell you that. Like, I talk about how great Jalen is.
Yeah.
Now you're talking about, you got guys that can actually match up with him pretty well. Like
Correct.
Herb Jones can match up with Jalen. SGA, you got Dyson Daniels. You got guys with height.
Yeah.
And then y'all got to worry
X
about
factors.
You got to worry about Zion.
Correct.
Just kind of
Bullying everybody.
yeah. Who's stopping that?
Nobody.
There's nobody big enough on that team to stop Zion.
Not at all.
So,
Not at all. So it's going to be a good matchup. It's going to be a good matchup. So guys, what do y'all think? Right? Real simple. I think the East is what it is. Okay. Philly and Miami. I know you think it's going to be Philly and potentially the Hawks.
Yeah.
But I'm going to give Miami their due. They got potentially a top 4 coach in the NBA in Spo.
I think he's a top 2.
Top 2, yeah.
Yeah. He has been. I say that. He has been top 2
So
pretty much his whole career.
To me, everything still runs through Boston. I don't know who can beat Boston, and that includes Milwaukee.
Except Boston. Boston can beat themselves.
Correct.
That's kind of how it's been.
The West was fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched a little bit of that Lakers Golden State game yesterday, and everybody was shooting. Draymond Green was lights out in the first half.
5-3.
So it's going to be interesting, but I do believe out of those 2 legendary superstars, one of them will miss the playoffs this season.
All right.
One of them will miss the playoffs. Can't tell you who it will be, but one of them will definitely go home disappointed this season, and some changes are going to have to be made.
That's right.
Who do y'all?
That is KD. All right.
Like, we never told y'all at the beginning, but we're going to tell you at the end. Please follow us, staywinning.tv. We're on the social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Threads, and we also on Facebook. And you know what? At the end of the day, and most importantly, stay winning.
I stay winning. I'm winning, I stay winning. I did it, I stay winning. I'm winning, never losing. I'm winning, or caught slipping. I did it, I stay winning. I'm winning,